Oh, this looks crazy today. I know what needs done. Oh man, hold on. There we go. There we go. Dun, da, da, da. Hello, I'm Char. Welcome to the Char Show. I'm your friendly online tarot reader telling you like it is as the universe gives me the messages. Whoa, that was pretty intense. How are you guys doing today? Just Star, hi. How are you? So as we are waiting for people to come in, I am doing tarotscope readings today, reading the horoscopes, the zodiacs, all of you in different random order. I have a card for that. Isn't that great? So we'll be reading in random order, as usual for Tuesdays, with our astrology cards. That's fun. So we'll just shuffle these guys up. Jen, hello. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Oh, yeah. So just getting our decks out here, playing with the curious creatures. It's going to be some interesting reads today. Received a lot of downloads and messages from the universe recently as well. I know you've heard me talk about the astrology that's going on. I follow a lot of astrologers on TikTok. And it has been a pretty wild. So I do have From Grief to Gratitude here with us today also. It's such a big box for such a deck, hey? From Grief to Gratitude deck. Bonita, hello, happy Tuesday. We're going to do zodiacs. Got that, I got that, and here we are. The Quantum Oracle. What's our energy feel for the week? Like, seriously, we've got a full moon or a new moon coming up on Friday. We're looking at, like, what sort of energy base are we in this week? So we'll pull out the Quantum Oracle and see what to be said there. Done. I'll keep the book handy in case it screams at me. Hello, Mr. Jones. Oh, thank you for the super chat. How very kind of you. How are you doing today? We're doing Tarot Zodiac. It's hazy here today, but it's supposed to be really warm, so it's going to be interesting. All right, can we see our Zodiac cards there? Goldie, hello. You're taking the day off from work. Good for you. Self-care day, good job. Nice to have you in the chat. So I'll keep track of our zodiacs in the chat, I hope. I'll do my best, and then I'll have timestamps in after. Okay, and then Quantum Oracle, we've got our Zodiac deck, we have the Curious Creatures deck. We're going to play with them today. Yay! Welcome, welcome, welcome. So just going to open our station here, a little sound cleansing with our root chakra. I'd like to call on Archangel Metatron, please, to come in and allow some cleansing energy in our space today. Thank you. I'd like to call on Archangel Michael, please, for a lovely bubble, safe place for us to receive our messages today. Thank you. Ooh, come on. I'd like to call upon our guards, guides, gods, goddesses, angels, and universal energies to please come in. Oh, hi. And allow us to give and receive messages for our highest good and our highest truth in words that are kind and understandable. And I ask that everybody that comes in be blessed upon entering, be blessed upon exiting. Ooh. I thank you very much. So our singing bowl's a little quiet today. Maybe by the end of the day, we will have a louder song. Grounding. So we're doing 6-card readings today, the over-under spread. Okay, card 1 is talking about the immediate past. Card 2 is the present. Card 3 is the immediate future. Underneath that, we're going to look at little underlying indicators that go with that and see where this goes. I have my beautiful malachite. This one has like a hummingbird design on it, sort of, if you can see that. The wing and the beak and the little tail. This one's amazing. It's got like a little clover on it. And then, of course, some rose quartz. A lovely little heart shape here. And we are pretty much ready for the day. Ready to, oh, I guess you can see I have a project going on. Ready to start our readings. Okay, so I'm going to do random zodiac signs because it's really fun to do the random ones. Yeah, here we go. If you're ready, let's see some emojis in there. We've got a nice cup of tea going on. Nice cup of tea. I wonder if the wood on here gets dry, like, interesting. All right, here we go. Let's go. The zodiac signs have been shuffled up. We're just going to jump right into it here. We've got Virgo coming up. Virgo is first. Yay! Mr. Jones is all in today. All right, Virgo. Here we go. Over and under. We've got immediate past, present, soon, future. And we'll look into a little bit of depth into that as well. Amazing beauties in the house. All right. Immediate past, present, soon, future. Ooh. All right, Virgos, what does it say on your card here? The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, and humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. So there are a lot of cats. This deck has many different animals in it, and this has a lot of cats in it at this time. So our immediate past right here, we have the Two of Wands. In our present, we have the Wheel of Fortune. In our soon future, we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, bottom of the deck is Nine of Cups in the reverse position. So whatever's going on right now, there's still choices to be made in the direction of the intent of happiness, the intent of joy. So overall, let's have a look at this. The immediate past, there have been some really hard decisions that have been made. But you know, that door is open right there. And this cat, this cool cat, is holding the key and the lock on each of its wands. So you do have all the power, all the knowledge that you need. You just have to put it all together right now, right? So these choices that you've made and putting it all together are coming into... there's a lot of cats here. Are cats relevant for you guys right now? So a little insight into this is the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, it's a bear. The Nine of Pentacles represents, you know, like the self-made person. You've worked hard for the things that you're going towards, but turn around and look at what doors have opened up for you because of the effort that you've put in. All right, both of these talk about walking through that gate as well, walking through that door. So if you have put the learning in, you've got some education in the field that you're working in, you have to put that into play. You've got to make that decision right now. You have all the components, and it's just the decisions that you've made and the choices that you've made are going to start coming into play for you. Okay, you're walking into this next absolute lot of possibilities. Zachary, good morning, fam. We're on Virgo right now. All right, our immediate present, our present card is the Wheel of Fortune. Another cat right here, white tiger. We're looking at anything is possible right now. So with these two, like the Two of Wands and 9P, the opportunities, anything that you have created, you can take forward right now. And it's just the way you look at it, the way you present yourself. And yeah, it's a little scary at first, But getting into that mode, you got to take your first steps, right? So things will open up. It's like walking down a foggy road. You know the road is there, but you have to take those steps, one foot in front of the other. Hidden insight into this is the Ten of Swords. Absolutely. Also, believe in yourself. Again, confidence came out right at the beginning of that statement. And you've learned a lot. You've done a lot. And these cards are just like, put all your pieces together right now and release the old limitations that you've had on yourself, Virgo. Release, let it go. Don't hold on to them. Don't be like hell-bent on holding on to them. They're not meant to be with you. Those are learning experiences, some of them joyful, some of them painful, but they're all learning experiences. So as the Ten of Swords in reverse, these swords are all falling away. And it's how you allow that to fall away that's going to open up these possibilities. And these two cards right here of the immediate past, you've made that decision to give it a go. So go hard. Like, go hard on it. You're in the right space and time right now. All right, soon future, Three of Pentacles. This is a card of coming together. There's people of the same interest and knowledge base that you are going to meet, that you will learn from, and you will also teach. There's 3 cats here. We have single cat, 3 cats. So when you learn new skills, you open yourself up to new possibilities. You're raising your vibration. People of like vibration are going to be attracted to that. So this opens up the social possibilities, learning about your trade, learning about your craft and your skill. Little hidden insight into this. Ooh, we have another 9 coming in. This is so cool, Virgo. This is so cool, right? So with this 9 of Wands, we're almost through it. Okay, so here we are. Look at that. The 9 of Wands comes in. And you're so close to that breakthrough moment, but you have to be open to allowing newness in, new people, new experiences that are in alignment with what you're doing. Yeah, it's going to be a bit intimidating, but you just have to have your rar face on. So we have this 9, we have the 9 of Pentacles, and we have the 9 of Cups. These 9s are all very close to the conclusion of certain cycles that you're ready to complete. Right? So how to level up in this aspect? How do I find my bravery into this new piece? Being grateful with our grief to gratitude card, full of greatness. And the gratitude is the greatness within me and the greatness around me. And as soon as you can like really embody that statement, that Wheel of Fortune, that 10 of Swords, it opens up so many possibilities. It's like literally spinning the big wheel on like The Price is Right? You're going to hit that $1. You're going to win the grand prize. But you have to give yourself permission to be that winner, that you can do it. You are deserving. You are worthy. You've got this. You absolutely got this. You know, your dreams that you had prior are not necessarily the limit for where you really want to go. All right, what's our energy oracle? Transformation at number 5 in the cycle. So again, yeah, coming into this really big transformation, again, we're looking at walking through that doorway, walking through that gateway, right? There's a bridge there, bridge, doorways, gateways. Oh, there is no gate on this 9 of Pentacles. Usually there is, but we've got the doorway, we've got that bridge to cross, and that's that really big transformation moment that's happening right now in the present. I feel like we need a Miracles Now card as well. I need one more card to finish this up. Let's get that deck. Let's get that deck. Finish off with a positive note, a Miracle Now card to just kind of complete the reading, I think. Lots of transformations, understanding you're full of greatness. It's a pretty rad reading. It's a pretty rad reading. So Virgo, if you are feeling this, do not despair. There we go. Okay. Where am I going to set these guys? They're going to go right here. There. Now I'm cluttered. It's good. It's teasing. All right, Virgo, your Miracles Now is obsessing over the outcome of a relationship gets in the way. Instead, let go and allow. Woo. And that's part of that transformation, that personal relationship with yourself, and just allowing, again, allowing those relationship opportunities to come in. Allow newness. Allow people into your world. Yay, Virgo. All right. All right. The gratitude card away. There's going to be some really interesting information coming out in these readings today. So if it's resonating, let me know, let me know, let me know. All right. Next, who do we have up next? Who is going to be next? Scorpio, Scorpio. And we'll put this down here. That's you. Yay. How is it going? Scorpio, Scorpio. So you've got immediate, past, present, and soon future. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Well, that's somebody on my TikTok live yesterday that's from the island. We had like Canada covered. It was pretty cool. All right. Scorpio, immediate past, present, and soon future. Here we go. Immediate past, present, soon future, hidden influences. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, so overall, Scorpio, you know, if your things didn't look exactly how you wanted them to look right at the beginning, they look greater than what you had expected, okay? So the choices and the work that you've put in are starting to pay off. They're lighting the way. You're going to have some juggling to do, but you're going to be able to figure it out. Not a problem. So here we are, the immediate past card. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse position. Page of Cups reverse is just like, okay, you know, it isn't feeling like my fulfillments or my manifestations have been met, but they actually have in a very large way. They're just setting you up for that next part. All right, so it's almost like we're going into volume 2 of a series. You know, like volume 1 is done, the new beginnings, the learning, the getting your footing and things. Now we're getting into volume 2. So even though it hasn't looked exactly like exactly like we wanted it to, the outcome is much greater than what we wanted. So the universe didn't give us that exact outcome. Here are the hidden influences. This is all about emotions too. It's welcoming that confidence, knowing your footing, having that ground beneath you. So with the Queen of Cups coming in, that's just that confidence. Like, let it flow, let it go. I could have those moments of like, am I good enough to do this? And then it's time to bring it back. No, you've put the work in. You've done the study. You've been very analytical and meticulous on the steps that you've taken to get to where you are. And yeah, it's opened some bigger doors than what you were expecting. Hey, truth. All right, present in the current present. In the current present, there are so many opportunities that are coming to light right now. So these things are going to combine and provide something that's like, aha, I didn't know that was a thing. And now it's a thing, and now you know, because you've progressed up to that level, you have the opportunity to experience that. It's like all coming together. The pieces of the puzzle are all coming together. In our in our hidden influence here, we have the Sun card. So again, it's flowing into that confidence where it's just like, aha, and the sun is shining upon it. You know, like that sun is a larger form of that little light that's forming in between those mountains there, right? So it grows, it grows, it grows, it grows, it becomes bigger. This is a major arcana. We're looking at that gaining of confidence, right? So you've leveled up in all the terms of it. Now you have to allow yourself and give yourself permission to be there right? Know that you belong there. Soon future, Two of Pentacles, a little balancing, a little bit of like, okay, things are coming back into balance, but it's only because you've leveled up. You've gone through that transition. So now you're experiencing the newness of the next level. But that doesn't take away all of that foundation that you've built up. Ah, Zach, you tickle me so much when I'm reading for you. Like, these things just come out and they like slap you across the face with a pair of white gloves. We have the Fool 2.0. Notice these are both twos. So in partnership with yourself, in partnership with the universe, give yourself permission to be successful. You are currently breaking through limits and becoming limitless. You're understanding, like, it's like you're going from a third place podium to first or second place podium right now, because we're at 2.0, but you're doing that sort of level up. So you're going to be new at a bunch of things, but it's that confidence going in. I can learn anything. I can do what I need to do to get it done. I'm open and willing to learn, right? And that's where that comes in. I give myself permission to rise to the occasion. Right? So a lot of it too is giving yourself that permission. Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck here. Don't allow so much inner conflict to get in the way of your greatness right now. Okay, this is the time for you. You've decided what you want to do. You've put in the schooling, you've put in the effort to get it done, or the studies, right? To get her done. And now it's time to take that to the next level. Scorpios, you're looking at a very, 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 very powerful time for you right now. Everything that you've been working on, like that's where this Three of Wands is coming in. And there's more than just three things, right? Let's be realistic. We're Scorpios here. So it's coming together. The bits and pieces of each of the knowledge bases that you've taken the time to learn through whatever reason, whatever means, they're all coming together to pay off. Okay, so be open for that. Be open for inspiration from, back in the day, in the beginning, because that's essentially what has brought you up to this point. Grief to Gratitude card is, there's so many different, there's 7 stages of grief, but we deal with them in any random order and in any combo. And also, when that leveling up happens on a personal level, absolutely, right? Absolutely. And so when we're leveling up on that personal level, we experience a personal grief for the old us. Oh, and you got to be very kind when you're speaking to the old self, because that's what's helped create the new you, right? So no shame, guilt, blame, disappointment there. Because damn it, you've worked hard and now it's time to be new at something else. So the stages of grief, this is a grief guts card. Shock and disbelief, denial, guilt, anger and bargaining, depression, grief, loneliness and reflection. And then there's reconstruction and working through it. We have acceptance. And this teaches us to give grace to ourselves, to the people around us as we're going through this spiritual level up. It's like taking out the garbage, right? You got to sort the garbage, the recycling, the composting. And sometimes you just got to show them some shit on, and it comes together. All right, so here we have 5 consciousness, and this is a consciousness of lack. And this is very, right here, this mess right here. This conflict, remember when I said we've got the 5 of Swords, you got to pay attention how you communicate to yourself. The consciousness of lack is believing in your heart of hearts that you are worth it. It's believing in your mind of minds that you are capable, right? And instead of thinking of what you don't have, recognizing all the greatness and the abundance that you do have in the moment, in the right now, that's where you're going to see the big growth. That's in the acceptance of your personal greatness is what's going to crack this rock heart open. What's going to make it just flow effortlessly to you. It is going to be new. It is going to be something that hasn't been there before, right? So coming from a consciousness of, man, you've come a long way and there's nothing that you're lacking. And you really need to give yourself permission in your heart. You need to give yourself permission in your mind to allow this level up to happen. right? The universe and you have a conversation about your greatness and the expectations of you. And because you have this life path, it's not anything necessarily that you've chosen, but the universe has chosen you for this life path. So experiencing it all and allowing it to happen is going to give you a broader spectrum in the healing arts. Miracles now. When I shine bright, I give others permission to shine with me. Hi, Kelly. All right, Scorpio, so don't be so damn hard on yourselves. Don't be so like stubborn-headed and bull-headed in there. Give yourself permission to succeed. Give yourself permission to be successful. Give yourself permission to level up. Give yourself permission to be new at something again. Get that ego out of the way and get that eagerness for learning, that eagerness for helping, that love and zest of that new thing that's coming for you. All right? That heart can be opened up, no problem. No problem. Just turn around and face it. Woof. Scorpios. It's going to be really intense. And literally, you're going to be able to manifest anything that you're wanting in this next while. The universe wants to give it to you, so allow it to happen. Oh. All right, Scorpios. There we go. Aw, thank you. Making sense. Goldie, you're Scorpio as well? Love it, love it, love it. Zach, I don't know how you get your emojis looking so nice in the little row like that. All right, who do we have next? Let's just see. Start that at 27. Leo, Leo, Leo. Put a marker there. Leo. Neha, Scorpio. Sorry, and I knew that. I knew that. All right, Leos, here we go. I need to ding this. There we go. Am I from Canada? Yes. I'm in Manitoba, Canada. Okay, Leo. Leo the lion. Yes. All right, Leos, here we are. This is for you. Immediate past, present, soon future, hidden influences of each. Oh my goodness. All right, Leos. So you know what? If you let go of control, you're going to open up a whole world of wow for you. Oh no, this is my house. I own this house. You're in Bolivia. Oh, you're in Toronto. Nice. Nice. Ah, that's awesome. That's an adventure. Okay, Leo. So overall, there's a lot of shifting. Your world is shifting into more alignment for you. All right, so we have the King of Cups here on the bottom of the deck. This is about like coming into that emotional balance. So you're leveling up there in what you want, what you expect, and what you're giving to yourself, really. So our immediate past here, there may be like, there may be a job loss or just sort of a loss of vision about what it is you're wanting to do, especially if you're an entrepreneur as well. Like, there could have been a loss of vision about what the end goal is. Our influence here is the Seven of Wands. Yeah. So totally like paying attention to where our queens are our nurturers, but we're talking about pentacles here, right? So what are we doing for money? How are we viewing it? How is our job? And what about like, and it's coming back to entrepreneur. Okay, so you entrepreneurial Leos, get your head back in the game. Quit trying to do what everybody else is and just take your stick, stand your ground, and know what needs to be done. You know what works, and it's time to rein it in. Okay, so even this cow, she's a beautiful cow. She's looking at the past, like, why am I letting these other people influence me? All right, Leo, in our present card right here, we have the world. The world in the present situation is there's so many opportunities. Oh, wild. You guys, I shuffle the crap out of these. There's so many opportunities. We have the sun in the reverse position. Focus on what it is that you do, and that light is going to build a good foundation to come up and lead into this world position. I actually really like this. We've got a really good foundation, seeds, flourishing, beautiful placement of this flower that's just going to lift you up and give you that moment that's going to open up the world for you right there. It's a pretty big shift, Leo, but you just have to stay focused on you. And don't worry about what other people are thinking. Like this Seven of Wands is like, no, thank you. I don't want your opinion. I know what I need to do. If you don't understand this, you don't get to give me an opinion. Right? Because a lot of people, they like to give opinions about stuff they don't know about. All right, in our soon future, we have the Six of Swords. You're going to feel that movement going forward. It may move a little bit faster because the tortoise is upside down. But with the Six of Swords, you know, sometimes slow and steady wins the race. Sometimes that's just getting back on track. And as we start off slow and steady, do things that are methodical, get a schedule set up to help keep on track and keep on focus, and then go from there. And then see where it's going to go. But really revisit what's going on. Really revisit what's going on back here in your soon past. Like, how did you get off track? What was working before? What was the goal that you were working towards? Does that need to be adjusted a little bit? Or do you just actually need to commit some more time to what it is that you're wanting to do? So with that switch, with that perspective change, with using that knowledge as a ground to light up and illuminate what you're supposed to be doing in your own lane, not following, like not copying what other people are doing, but doing your voice in your lane, we have the Page of Cups coming in. This is the manifestation card coming true. So what this is talking about is literally, if you speak your voice and use your energy in your way, you're going to be successful. You're going to bring in these manifestations. You're going to feel the things shift in the way that, you know, hey, this feels good. This feels in alignment. This feels like what I'm supposed to be doing. And as you gain that knowledge, you gain momentum. So instead of being slow like a turtle and nothing happening, you'll be moving fast like a rabbit, right? But it's just welcoming that in, using these foundations coming up. We have actions in our grief to gratitude cards. If a sad stays with you and you don't know why, it might be a physical energy moving through you. Help it along, love yourself and honor it, and then move it out. So again, it's building up that confidence, that ability right there with that 7 to be like, no, I know what I need to do, and you need to stop, right? So if you're frozen with that energy, frozen with those feelings, get up and dance, move around, jump around like a rabbit, you know, get some flow moving, swim like a fish. Energy right now, we've got happy success, consciousness. So again, and I touched these cards right away. With that happy success, allow yourself, give yourself permission to be that happy. Give yourself permission to feel that happy with the work that you're doing. Give yourself permission to feel that free. And know that you're planting the seeds of success and you're blooming it into your world. All right. These cards, I think, are very, very key right here for you. Your miracle card is I love my food loves me. All right. Nourishment. How are you nourishing your body? Nutrients. How are you nourishing your brain? Knowledge. How are you nourishing your spirit? Faith. Okay. I love food and food loves me. Food is a very nourishing tool, as I'm like looking at my cheese slices. Okay, so happy success, give yourself permission for that. Look at that, even with the little page right here, we've got the lines of happiness, we have those beams of happiness coming off the consciousness card. A lot of conscious cards coming in as well. There you go, Scorpio. Or Leo, I'm sorry. A lot of conscious cards coming in as well, but that's because there's awareness that needs to be had right now. Like, we're not so much in the time of having to do things, but having to be aware of where energy is, what's going on, things like that. Very important. Boom. Okay, I will mix them all up. We seem to be getting like the same cards coming up. But I mean, our collective, we're looking at sharing similar vibrations. Give the cards a good shuffle out, mix them up. Okay, who is up next? Capricorn, Capricorn. Here we are, Capricorn. This is for you. Marker in for Capricorn. Cool, cool, cool. Capricorn, we've got immediate past, present, soon future, hidden influences of each. Well, I shuffled them up. Y'all watched me. So here we are, Cappies. Overall feeling of this spread right now is you need to listen to your intuition, all right? Stop worrying about what others are thinking of you and get your energy moving in the direction that you need it to go. All right, so in the immediate past, we have the Seven of Wands coming in again. And it's like maybe gotten a little off track with worrying too much about what others think. You know what you have, and you don't need that influence coming in right now. You need to focus on your task at hand. Hidden influences here is the Hanged Man, right? So when you change that perspective, the Hanged Man is about changing perspective, allowing time and space for new learnings and perspective to change. But when you take your calling, when you take what's yours and you're like, I've got an Esther Hicks deck. It's like, I don't want those unwanted ingredients in my pie. I don't. So it's about that, right? And so staying on track for what it is that you are doing, trying new things. There could be this, like, we do have Page of Swords and the world. Look at this. The world's hanging out with the Hanged Man right now. So it's that inner ideas, those inner movings that are going to get that going, aligning passion with intention, with the doing and making it go. All right, the current present is the Four of Pentacles, and feeling that stuckness, that deer in a headlight sort of situation as well. Worrying too much about controlling the financial outcome of it, which is a tough one too. So, you know, bringing your worth and your value up is going to align that with what you're putting out, the work that you're putting out. So recognize your personal value in there and your personal worth as well. Okay. Hidden influences of this is the is the Empress card. All right. So welcoming your value, your gratuitousness, your greatness, your worth, right? The universe is telling you you are fertile and bountiful and expansive, right? It's non-exhausting. You have these powers and these wonderful gifts that are there, but you need to allow yourself permission to have them. Don't freeze in the headlights. Rise above that. You know, if you have that feeling like, oh, well, somebody else is better than me, so they deserve it more. No, fuck that. You deserve it. This is for you, right? So when anything sort of creeps in like that, you got to be like a hard F no. F no. I'm worth it. My value is worth it. I'm recognizing my value. And that's really the Empress card in reverse is coming in as like, You need to open that up. And Hanged Man, Empress card right here on the hidden influences, that's the internal stuff. That's how we think about ourselves. It's how we feel about ourselves and our personal emotional journey. Soon future communication card, Two of Cups. Partnership with yourself, partnership with others. When you have those worth moments in your life, others see your worth more, your value more, right? So the way you communicate with yourself about your worth is going to increase. I am worthy. 100%, you are worthy, and you need to repeat that to yourself right now. This communication with yourself is going to help others communicate better with you as well. Hidden influence here. Nice. 9 of Swords in reverse. So any of the worries that have been on your mind for that are going to fall away, right? Again, don't worry about what other people are thinking. F it. Fuck it. Right? 9 of Swords in the reverse position. We have that doubt falling away. We have that freezing, that deer in the headlights falling away. Open to be free and fluttering around again. Freedom, freedom. Ooh, tender moments 3 for you, Capricorn. Speak to yourself in a kind way, like you'd speak to a child or a baby animal. Be impeccable with your word. All right, and energy surrounding this is the loving man. Number 5, people. You could be a guardian to yourself and still be very caring and loving. If you're finding like that masculine energy is overwhelming right now, tone it down a bit. Think about what you have to do and where that influence is coming from, and allow a more loving tone to come in with it. A more caring, encouraging, and loving tone. I'm just going to hold this one up here. The moment I begin to celebrate myself and focus on my successes is the moment I begin living. All right. Again, don't feel like a deer in the headlights. This is like the Empress telling you, begin to celebrate yourself. Know your worth, because you are worthy. You are so valuable. You have that worth and you are worth it. All right. Number 5, there's turning points happening. The opportunity for turning points, speak to yourself in a kind way. That 2 of Cups, communication. The turning points are there. So just allowing them to happen, allowing them in. All right. Elsie, good morning. How is it going for you today? I'm good, thank you. I'm good. All right, let's see who we have next. It is beautiful out. It's smoky hazy here. The wildfires in Alberta are sending their smoke our way. Aries, you're up next. All right, Aries, this is for you, Gonna trigger a share button here. Thank you. It's kind of like a dress. I picked it up at the secondhand store for like $1. I love the color and it's nice and airy for summer. It's thin and flowy. I feel like a fairy when I wear it. It's pretty. All right, Aries, this is for you. We've got immediate past, present, soon, future, and then hidden influences of each. Immediate past, present, soon, future. Nice! Hidden influences of each. All right, you know what? If you've been thinking about doing something, Aries, it's time to stop thinking and start doing. And it is so. We have the Seven of Pentacles reversed on the bottom of the deck. Hi, baby dog. And the High Priestess here. Hey, bud. And the High Priestess. So anything that you've been reviewing or thinking about, is time to start acting upon it. Nine of Cups reversed, Two of Swords reversed, Page of Pentacles upright. Exactly, right? Plus it reduces the waste in the landfills, so it's great. So, okay, Aries, with the Nine of Cups in reverse, in the immediate past, the wishes may not have come through like exactly how you've wanted them to. All right, so if you had your eye on the prize, and instead of receiving a big stuffy animal, you received a little noisemaker, you still received the prize. Our hidden influence here is the Empress. So what do you have an abundance of? What is your where is your gratitude? Like, where does your gratitude lie with this, right? So if you're feeling like it just hasn't worked out right, look around and discover what has worked out right and start speaking that positive vibration into being, into that world, into your personal circle, into your personal bubble. Don't be so stubborn about it. What will happen from that is a clarity. The Two of Swords in the reverse position, the blindfold falls off, the swords fall away. We're not so defensive. We're not holding on to that energy. We're allowing things to flow, right? Once it flows, you allow more movement, more of that manifestation coming to you, right? Seven of Pentacles here, it's about the action, releasing what didn't work out, right? It's not the game plan, it's a foundation. It's a game plan or a foundation for the future. Our hidden influence here is the Four of Pentacles reversed, right? This is a lot of energetic movement. Like the 4P is just such a hard blocked feel of energy, especially when it comes to personal worth, when it comes to your personal value, when it comes to trying to figure out how to get the money to do things, because we get our head so wrapped around the money, the financial part. And sometimes we just need to let the universe work its innate magic and allow what is right to happen, right? So when we stop trying to control things, we say, okay, this is possible. I can make this happen. I can do this. Without trying to control each step along the way, the universe is going to show us what steps we need to take to get to that end goal. So take off the blindfold. Don't be so defensive. Also with that Four of Pentacles, it's an indicator that yes, this is working. You know, the work that you've been doing is starting to pay off. Page of Pentacles, fresh new ideas, fresh vitality, Aries. You know, we're looking at, oh, bing, all of a sudden, it makes so much sense. Okay, nice. Six of Pentacles is the hidden influence here. So you can see that the chicken is feeding the babies, right? Making sure everything is in balance and flow as it should be. Stop time. In the reverse, it's not time for review anymore. It's time for action. The universe has your back on this. Aries, the story is unfolding pretty well. The Empress, the 4P, and the Six of Pentacles, all having hidden influence into what's going on right now. Anytime you feel a little hesitation about making a decision, just say, I can do this. The universe has me. I've got this. Okay? Your grief to gratitude card is grief is included in every holiday. Grief got 7. Allow room for it to be there and use your tools to work through it, or allow it to sit there on a shelf for a while. We can leave a grief parcel on the shelf. Know it's still there, but not with us at the moment. Okay? And that's part of that acceptance, and that's part of that moving forward. That's part of that allowing it to be, not trying to squish it all away, and allowing that future space to be there. We have fear, number 5 in energy. We've been having a lot of 5s come up in our oracle as well. There's a lot of energy turning points happening. This is the quantum oracle, like the quantum energy shifts that are happening with eclipse season, with full moons, with new moons, and with all the adjustment in there. So releasing fear, I think, again, we're bringing it right back to the present moment. This is what's going on right now. There's a process of releasing fear. And that in itself can be a little scary. But we're looking at having great progress from that. Your miracle card is the key to getting what I want is to ask for it. And that's the Empress coming right in there. Yep. Just converse with the universe for it, and the universe will help you align with it. That's a lovely read. You know, don't be afraid of the greatness that is yours, that you can achieve. Sometimes we get paralyzed when we reach that plateau, you know, because we've had so many limitations be put on us throughout our lives. So there's a lot of unlearning that is being done right now, right? Don't fear the unknown just because we haven't been there. There are people who have done the things that we are doing before us, right? And we can look to them for mentorship. Okay, let's see who's up next. I'll put Buddha here. He wants to come sit for a moment. Ooh. All right, we've got some Sagittarius happening. Excuse me, a marker there for Sagittarius. Thank you, Buddha. Sagittarius. Here we are, Sagittarius. 3P popped out, hey? All right, Sagittarius, here we are. Immediate past, present, ooh, a soon future, nice. Hidden influences of each. There's a lot going on, Sagittarius. You're going to be getting things into balance. Your houses, your zodiac houses are being restored right now. I don't know what that means. Your house is being restored. We have the Justice card. Oof. We have the Death card. And we have the King of Cups here. Old things, old thoughts and feelings and beliefs are being released to help restore the balance. We've got this parrot coming in. Okay, so we do have some action going on here, and it may be a little bit of a rough time right now, Sag. If you're feeling it, it will pass. This too shall pass. All right, we've got 2 of Pentacles reversed, 3 of Swords reversed, 9 of Swords upright. So as we're dealing with this card combo, you know, there may have been like this overwhelm. It's just been too much. Hands up, Harry. Hi, Bonita. Love it. So there may have been a lot going on where it's just like, I'm so far out of balance. Hands up, Harry. I'm done. I need to stop. I need to get things in order. And that's where that Death card comes in as well, right? So when we're so far out of balance, it's just like, whoa. Who am I even? Hidden influence here again is the Empress. Ooh, who am I even? Right? So when life gets really crazy and we get caught up in the hustle and bustle of things, it's just time to stop. Like when we're feeling so overwhelmed, it's time to stop. It's time to be like, okay, what's going on? Who am I even? Right? Who am I? And in these moments of, you know, like self-discovery, we're moving into the present here. We have this healing that happens. 3 of Swords in the reverse position is the indicator of healing going on. Where the heart was broken, it was all stabbed with these swords before. They're falling away. They're falling away out of that heart, right? Out of that egg. They're allowing that room for growth. Okay, so this is going to be sort of like almost like a quiet time, as things become more aware, looking for signs from the universe. Hidden influences here, 10 of Cups. So while the 10 of Cups is in the reverse position, this card combo is just like, okay, I'm not feeling happy. I don't feel happy. So when we're feeling this sort of unhappiness, doing something intentionally every day to make yourself feel better, doing something intentionally every day to add the joy, looking at different goals. You know what? You're a new person now after this experience. You're a different person. So different people need different goals. Different people have different things to learn to add to the situation. All right, so healing is definitely on the way. And when we're healing, when we've gone through a big transition, we can't go back to who we were. That's not who we are anymore. We're far more knowledgeable, far more skilled. We have different dreams and goals. So trying to achieve something that you've already achieved, be back and go back to who you were before all this, let that be. And welcome who you are now and where now is taking you. Right? We're humans. We evolve. We learn things. We evolve through learning. So in our soon future position here, there is the 9 of Swords. So with the new things, it can be a little frightening. But the owl comes in, use your knowledge of the situation. You know, if it's too much in your brain, like this out of balance here, hands up Harry, if it's too much in your head, write it all down on a piece of paper. Like brain dump everything. Anything you're worried about, the things that make you happy, things that you're neutral about, things that you were triggered by. Write it all down on a piece of paper. And then, hey, Christina. And then once that's done, that energy is out of your brain. That's out of your energy space. And you can sit down and look at it and be like, okay, you know, I need to worry about this. I need to maybe focus a little bit more on this. Hey, I'm pretty good at this, right? So it allows that sort of separation of the muck. It's like deconstructing a stew, right? It's all mushy and gravy. And then if you think back to the ingredients before they were put in the stew, that's basically what the 9 of Swords is. When you have achieved that freedom in your brain, new things are coming your way. Because again, it's the old you. You're not that person anymore. You're this person now. So it's okay to be a little worried about it. It's okay to be worried about fitting in. But just at the end of the day, allow those worries to fall away. Those are just reminders. Those are just reminders to allow yourself that greatness. Anytime you have a shadow of doubt, it's a reminder to give yourself a positive affirmation, right? So new things happening right there with that Ace of Cups. Even though the 10 of Cups is in the reverse position, sometimes we have to dump out our cups, put them in the dishwasher, so we have clean cups for the next stage, right? Our grief to gratitude is 3 things to be grateful for today. Starting off this vibration, right? Something naturally your body does, which is breathing, blood flow, movement. Those are your miracles every day. Something you have, a book, a pen, a cup, a deck. Something you can do. You can have fun, you can laugh, you can do things with intention. Energy scope we have behind a mask. Number 3, the intention. Again, I'm coming to this 3 of Cups here behind a mask. Okay, so when we allow that healing, we allow that fake mask of everything's fine, I'm good, it's all good, to go away. Our authentic selves come through, right? The vibration of who we actually are. And that helps us to identify who we are. That helps us to identify what we're wanting. That helps us to really identify things, right? Allow that goodness that comes in. So we can release that mask. And it's an intention card. We have the Empress here, which is also a number 3, right? So we're looking at new meetings, new coming togethers, like-minded coming togethers. Your miracles now is, I welcome abundance and I will pay attention to the guidance I receive. And that's this mixed with this. Okay. Greatness is right around the corner for you. And it's right now just practicing taking that mask off. You know, Well, it's great to play masquerade sometimes. The authenticity part of it can also be a little scared. So just be like, you know what? I feel this way. It's new and I'm a little scared by it. And that's cool. I'm curious about this. Oh, my emotions feel freer today because of da 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 da. Right? So there we go. Ooh. Healing, movement, progress. And I can swear to you, the more permission you give yourself to allow healing to happen, the more the universe is going to give you signs of what to do next. Hello, only for humans. Virgo. Virgo timestamp is 6:45. So I'm just reading zodiac signs today. Virgo was done. It's back at 6:45, so you can rewind. Melissa, hi. All right, let's see who we have up next. Yay! You guys, I'm trying to go for like 9:30 in the morning, my time, across the board. Like Monday for members, Tuesday for tarotscope, Thursday for card for the day. And so make sure you have that notification bell tapped. I don't know. YouTube's been really effy with my channel lately. So, all right. Who's next? Ha ha ha. 10001. Gemini, you are up next. Gemini. All right. That was annoying. Our first card represents the immediate past. Second card represents the present. The third card is the soon future. And then we have hidden influences of each. Gemini, do you have hidden influences? Oh, yes, you do. My sun, moon, rising are Scorpio, Gemini, Cancer. That explained a lot in my life. All right, Gemini, this is for you. Gemini. Gemini, we have the strength card on the bottom of the deck for you. Strength to find your happiness. 6 of Wands on the right beneath that. So victory and success on the home front. Oh, we've got the Hermit card looking right here in the middle. Present. Finding your light and letting it shine. Knight of Swords in the reverse position. Recent past. We're looking at like releasing things from the past. Not holding on to all that energetic. It's just a muddle that you actually don't need to hold on to. We do have 7 of Swords here, so that's a funny one at the end. But we do have the Knight of Swords coming in. So flamboyantly not letting the past phase you. You know it's there, you know you're working through it, but at the same time, it's like we're not rushing back there. We're going to the future. Hidden influence here, is the 5 of Swords. So it's causing conflict, right? It's causing conflict. So your past is not going to define who you are. What you do in the present is, right? And so having that conflict about releasing it, just changing that script about it, right? This is all about strength. We've got self-discovery going on. We've got where is happiness? So what makes you happy? You know, and why is that conflict coming in? You know, these little daggers being thrown around. Our present situation, we have the Hermit coming in. So really, it's about letting your light shine, coming out of your cave. Good morning, Jeremy. Coming out of your cave and letting your light lead you. What makes you happy? What do you want to do? 10 of Swords in the reverse position. Hidden influence here. If you don't know what it is, maybe start taking away stuff that makes you unhappy, right? There's definitely a cycle change going on in here. And if you deny that cycle change, having the strength to allow it to go forward. But if you deny that cycle change, you know, you're just going to be going in a circle, basically in the dark. The little bit of conflict that it does bring up is so much more freeing than trying to hold that conflict all together. Okay. So in our soon future position, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. And when I'm asking about like, what is it that makes you happy, where this hermit comes in, what makes your light shine? The Seven of Swords is this is mine and I'm taking it and I'm going here. Screw what all this other stuff is doing. But this is mine and I'm taking it to my happiness. I'm taking what's mine to my cave of happiness. Everything else can stay outside. Okay. When we're looking at sevens, we're looking at review and revision, right? And the way that this card comes up, you know, the Seven of Swords will often talk about, be aware of somebody being sneaky, trying to take something from you. And that's what all these outside swords are. These are like thieves of joy, trying to stab your joy and burst your bubble. But it really is time to take your swords, take your bird, and bring it back home. Bring it back to you, you know. We do have a little bit of conflict coming forward, but that is only because the Ten of Swords is in a very big way coming to a conclusion of a cycle, right? Seven of Swords is like, I'm taking my shit back. No, not my circus, not my monkeys. This is mine. This is not. This is people mad that I'm making decisions for myself. Gemini, listen to you. Listen to your inner light. And have the strength to do that. Hidden influence here is the Ace of Swords. Ren, hi, lovely. New truths being revealed, all right? So in the near future, when you start doing things that are in your alignment, that are in your highest good, you're going to have more opportunities opening up for you in that highest good. Things that aren't going to deplete you or poke you or burst your bubble or create a circus. This is your path, your rise to greatness. And you know, the sword is cutting its way. It's cutting through its truth. But really, you have to have the strength to align with your inner light, to make that decision that, you know, screw this. Not my circus, not my monkeys. I have my own greatness to achieve. Mighty Oak, the acorn is in here as well. Like, it's a big, big shift, but with the acorn seed too, the acorn seed is just so tiny and it grows into such a vast, strong, useful tree. It's so knowledgeable, so spiritual, right? The big wise oak. Time to take your ball and go home. Do what's right for you. It's so cheesy at first, tender moments. Speaking kindly to yourself will sound lame or cheesy at first. It's because you aren't used to it yet. It feels better and gets more comfortable with practice. All right, and that's that, taking yours and going home, doing what's right for you. We've got energy here, number 6, events, milestone. It's a huge milestone for you. Once your strength and your light come in together, it's going to flow. It's going to flow so well. It's going to flow. Oh my God. And the milestone marker, right? So think about what it is you're really wanting, Gemini. And think about what you need to do to get there. And sometimes no is the most loving response. You know what? And that's again, not my circus, not my monkeys. I'm taking my stuff and I'm going home. Sometimes no is a loving response. So strength to you, my Gemini friends, right? Speak kindly to yourself through this transition. And you're going to come into some great milestones. Things that you're going to be like, oh, wow, I didn't know that this was even possible. All right. Okay, Ren, what's your sign? I have not done Libra yet. Good morning. Pisces has not been done. Libra has not been done. A little marker in here for Taurus. You're up next. So you guys know that's coming up because there's only 4 more to go. All right, Taurus, you're up next. Oh, Sun, Moon, Rising. How do you play? Taurus, 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 Taurus. Here we are, here we are. This is for you. Immediate past, present, and soon future. So we're looking at with hidden influences of each. Which is actually going to trigger the share button here. Can you guys share this out? Please. There we go. Immediate past, present, soon future. Hidden influences of each. All right. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Wish upon the star and then hustle to get it done. All right. Jeepers. Oh, I need an orange for this one. I need an orange. Okay, Taurus. I feel like asking you, what's the story, Morning Glory? Oh, thank you. What's the story, Morning Glory? All right, Taurus, I've got the Hierophant. I've got the Ace of Pentacles. I have the Queen of Wands here. You guys are watching me go through an emotional transition right now, just so that you know. I had an intense reading this morning. I'm wearing happy flowy clothes too. I feel like a fairy butterfly, so that helps. The Hierophant comes in the immediate past, Taurus. Oh my God. So what we're looking at here is like you've had this realization, this aha moment of like, if it's not a hell yeah, it's a hell no. You decided this is who I am, this is how I'm doing things, and that's that. And you know what? That is so good. I love this. Is my favorite card in this deck. Our hidden influence of this right now is it's a journey of discovering what makes you happy, what makes your spirit soar, what tickles your fancy, right? So while it's like, oh, I'm discovering all these new things, allowing that fantasy in there as well. Like I said, I feel like a fairy today, and that's part of that 7 of Cups in reverse, allowing that daydream a little bit. We also have a lot of green up here, and it's just such a very happy, mellow growth color for this. Our present situation, because you've started moving your body and your energy around, you're dancing to this beat of your own drum. Oh my gosh, new things are happening. Crystal! New things are happening. New things are coming your way. New things are like being deposited into your hands, right? So dream big. You deserve it. You deserve all the wonderful things that are coming for you. And look at this little turtle's like, yeah, come get me, right? So anyways, our hidden influence of this is the King of Cups. All right, with this King of Cups, you have to understand that you are worth it. You are worthy of receiving greatness. You are able and worthy of receiving riches, money, greatness, abundance, success, love, happiness, whatever it is that you're wanting, you are worthy of it. And instead of convincing yourself of it, embody it. Okay? You don't have to sit there and tell yourself, oh, I think I'm worthy. Ooh, I think I'm doing it. Ooh, I think I'm good enough. No, I am worthy. I am doing it. I am good enough. Demand it. And it brings that feeling into balance, right? It really does bring that feeling into balance. And newness as you're going through stuff is a little scary at first. But when you're like, I am on this new path, I can do this, right? We have the Queen of Wands in the soon future. Her confidence, her glowing, her power, her, I'm dancing to my own rules, to the beat of my own song, and there's nothing you can do about it. Right? Her creative influence, we're looking forward. She's got goddess energy going on, God energy going on, creation, preparing. You know, we've got that beautiful glowing. And the way that she's looking forwards is just like so absolute. Huh. She's a little vulnerable in this situation too, right? Because newness and going forward, but that's okay. Everything is all glowing up. In this exchange also, wow, with that newness opens up a new level of love. Now, when the Lovers card comes in, everybody's thinking, oh, my love is coming, my twin flame. But when we look at our relationship and the love that we have for ourselves first, we emanate that so others can see our beacon. Right? So these cards coming in hand, you're going to feel that love for self, that confidence. And it's not an ego-based thing, but to actually genuinely love oneself, it embodies such a vibration of confidence that the Hierophant just is like, yep, and that's that. Oof. Oh. So we have the King of Cups coming in, and our Grief to Gratitude card is the Ugly Cry. I can tell you from experience that sometimes when we level up, when we decide exactly what it is that we're wanting to do and who we are, Taurus, don't be stubborn. Have the ugly cry. It is such an amazing release. So it's a great personal release. It's not pretty, but it is beautiful. Hydrate. Tears and sobbing and wailing and snot and more tears and howling and penetrating loneliness. We have the release and surrender of emotion. That's when you take a deep breath, you get up and you wash your face. You give yourself a high five in the mirror, you say, I can do this. Because once we release that, you know, like with that sobbing, wailing sort of cry of fear, of unknown, of WTF is actually going on, we can take in that bright light, we can take in that loving energy, and we can use that, alchemize it, roll it and pull it, mark it with a success, into that confidence level of it, right? So rather than having that fear-based emotion going forward with us, we can have that ugly cry, release it, not need to overanalyze it or pick it apart and know exactly what, but have that feel better moment and then just refresh knowing that you can do it going forward. The vast universe, number one, spirit. I feel like this comes in right there. The vast universe, giving you vastness and being able to accept it, just being emotionally open for it. Look at that flow. Like that flow looks like this path. Different creators of the cards, please. Yep, different creators of the cards. And yet they are so in sync. They are so in sync. So the vast universe is opening up for you once you decide with that Hierophant card that it's yours. Your miracles. Now, if I want to feel supported, I must support myself. By giving yourself that love, you emanate that love outwards, right? So being able to support yourself, have that cry, get the emptiness, fill it up. Right? You got to be your own best cheerleader here. You've got to be like willing to work with the universe, to work through the universe, to allow the universe to work through you. This is a big, big, big shift. So again, reminder here, dream big. You are worthy. You deserve it. Oh, yes, it's yours. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes, it's yours. It's like some good hair shampoo. How's it going? How's it going out there? What's everyone up to today? I'm going to have to get some hand cream for after I'm done dealing all these cards. Kelly! Kelly's working. Love it. Thank you for taking me to work with you. That's awesome. All right, who do we have up next? I've already got your cards here. Also working. Cancerians, you are up next. All right, well, if your boss walks in and you're like, oh, I'm just like hooking you up with a tarot reading, let me know if I need to save your butt. Nice. All right, Mr. Jones. Hanging out on a day off. You work from home. You guys are awesome. Oops. Oh, I've got my ukulele book down there. I just kicked it. I kicked the book. All right, Cancers, here we go. We've got immediate, past, present, and so future. Hidden influences of each. All right, Cancers, there's movement happening whether you like it or not. You're going to be moved out of your uncomfortable. You're going to be moved out of your comfort level. I have a flea beetle on my table. You're going to be moved out of your comfort level and into a happier level. Happiness is coming to get you. All right. So here we are in our recent past. We have justice, balance. In our present, we have the world reversed. And in our soon future, we have the Six of Cups reversed. The better question is what signs haven't been done. What are you, Cameron? Hi, welcome. Right now we're reading Cancer. Tell me your sign, I'll give you the timestamp. Yay. All right. You're Pisces, but cross-watching for a Capricorn. Capricorn was done at 36 minutes, and Pisces hasn't been done yet. All right, so 36 minutes for Capricorns. All right, here we go, Cancers. We've got Justice, the World Reversed, Six of Cups. So overall, there's a new balance that's coming in, like a new world order for you. This is who you are. You've leveled up. You know, this in-between time, between the moons, between eclipses, it's adjustment. It's adjustment. So here we are, whether there be actual justice that has led to a moment that is opening up things, or whether it's like just coming into an actual balance part of things for you with this Justice card. Nice. We have Judgment in the reverse position. So I feel, Cancer, here, that you have let a lot of things go, a lot of judgment, a lot of maybe even hatred, a lot of release of just held emotions that you really don't need to hold on to. And so that's going to create a whole new level of balance, a leveling up of emotions that are going to take this little bit. So with the Justice or Judgment card in the reverse position, it's almost like a reawakening, a rebirth of like, wow, I feel so much lighter, I feel so much greater, I have more focus, I have more purpose. I don't know, they're random order. I'm doing them in random order. I have cards here, so there's just random. I don't know who's coming up next, I'm sorry. It makes it fun. In our present position, a new world opening up for you here, but with the Queen of Wands coming in the reverse position, find creative ways to own that world, right? If you're being called to draw, even if you do it poorly, or paint, even if you're not the best painter, but enjoy that moment and just have that confidence of enjoying the experience, all right? Enjoy the experience. And with this newness, the Queen comes in and she's like, have that confidence. It's okay to release that judgment. You don't need to be so damn judgy on yourself, okay? You don't need to be so emotionally hard on yourself, Cancer. Your emotions are already very deep and intense. Release yourself of them. Don't be so judgy on yourself. Okay, so taking that confidence, changing the world. It may be a little tipsy-turvy at first, but it will come into play. The Six of Cups in the reverse position. Okay, thinking about things that made you happy as a child. Now think about things that make you happy as an adult. right? So a lot of us, you know, like we have these great experiences from childhood and we keep trying to get back to them. Sometimes we can't remember great experiences from childhood, and it's time to dump out those negative thoughts and have glimmers of when you felt good. Oh, I remember that. I remember that feeling. All right. Don't put the buts or anything else on top of it. There's no need to like stack the emotions on top of it, but just recognize that it was there. Again, we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse position. Taking what's yours and leaving the rest. Oh, taking what's yours, leaving the rest. Because again, not your circus, not your monkeys. When you take what's yours and you're leaving the rest behind, you're going to, again, have that weight. And it comes with that releasement of judgment towards yourself and towards others. And you know, when you judge yourself critically, you're also judging others in that aspect of things, which then it leads to that turmoil of, oh, now I'm judging people. Oh, now I'm a bad person. But that's not the case, right? So if you find those trains of thoughts getting out of control, it's bringing it back into balance right there. Remember what's yours, what is in your control, your thoughts, your feelings, and how you act or react to things. How others act or react is not your control. That's their circus. That's their monkeys. We've got tender moments too. Cancers, some days the pain is so real and yet so far away in the distance. You know, Knight of Wands there, Ace of Cups too. So it's new feelings that are coming in, like a new acceptance, a new understanding. You know, maybe some empathy for yourself is being brought into the play of things. Let's see what the quantum energy card has. Number 8, stuck energy. Stuck energy. So again, it's taking that, what's yours, and owning it. It's releasing that stuck energy from the past and allowing things to flow. And when you release that stuck energy also, you allow other energy to flow through. All right. So you're not going to be so stuck in the mud for very much longer. Our Miracles Now card is, I dish out compliments sincerely and liberally. And there, you know, that gives us confidence too, doing that. I find if I'm having an off day and I just like compliment people, I have a better day. Love it, love it, love it. Cancer, that was a fast one. That was a fast one. Not fancy, just fast. Considering we're stuck in the mud, it happened pretty quickly. Okie dokie, here we are, here we are. Let's see, who do we have next that we're reading for? Do this, mix them up. I can haul out different decks in the middle of readings and still manage to pull like the same cards. It's great. Ooh. We're in the age of Aquarius. Where are we? 128. Aqua. I'm a Barbie girl. No. All right, Aquarius, Aquarius. Should be a good time. Oh, that's awesome. 4 of mugs upright by the keg. That's sweet. Emptying the keg into the mugs, having a good time, laughing it up. Nice. Oh, that's so nice. All right, Aquariuses. Aquariuses. We've got immediate past, present, soon future. Hidden influences of each. Oh, Aquarius. You know what? Your cup is not going to run dry, so don't even worry about it. So I've got the Queen of Cups looking towards the past position in the immediate past. I have the 8 of Wands in the present, and I have the 4 of Pentacles in the near future. So this is a big heads up Aquarius card. Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You're not doing without. You actually have a lot that's going for you. All right. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune underneath that as well. So in the immediate past, we have the Queen of Cups. So allowing emotions to flow instead of just holding on to them and being really tight about them. What's our hidden influence here? We have an emotional cycle that's coming to conclusion. You've decided to release all those burdens. You do not need to take them all the way up that hill with you. You do not need to have everything in your bag all at once, all the time, right? And so that is a really big emotional freedom here for you. And that emotional freedom is going to allow that growth to happen. You know, so don't be afraid of it. Don't be a deer in the headlights when it comes time for these things to be faced. Our present card is the Eight of Wands, right? So here we are. There's a lot of things that have come from the release of these emotions, of welcoming them in, of letting things flow. You're a very fluid creature, right? So with the Eight of Wands, yeah, there's a lot coming at you, but you're being very witty about it. This new perspective coming in the present situation is, I can handle this. If I don't want to handle it, I can put it in my bag, but it doesn't matter what comes at me, because it's going to come at me until I choose to stop and deal with it, right? So the change in this cycle right now is, instead of just, we've got him running to the future as well. So paying attention to where the future is holding and what the future is bringing, and leaving that perspective open. It doesn't have to be so black and white, cut and dry, this or that. Right? Don't worry so much about all the little details, because they're going to follow you. You have what you need in your backpack, but you need to open that perspective to allow more, just to allow more. Right? So the bag's empty, but you don't need to fill it right now. You can also run away from taking all these burdens back into that bag. Right? Moving forward from all these burdens. They don't belong there. You need that bag to have room for the tools that you need going forward. Soon future. We have the Four of Pentacles. You know, paying attention to the open freedom. Once you release the limiting beliefs about money and your actual, like, why we're looking at the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Wands here, looking at being a deer in the headlights. Oh shit, this is all new. What do I do? I'm not sure what I should do. Do I go and, like, get rid of it all? Do I hold on to it forever and ever and a day? You know, like, so checking that flow, checking the checks and balances, checking that flow and making sure that there's movement in there. We have the Hierophant coming in. So you know what? Sometimes when we hold on to things from the past, it doesn't work, and we need the new rules. What's working in the now? What's working towards the future? Because the past concepts need to be released. Future concepts are the future. Oh my God. Future concepts are the future. Yes. Five of Cups here also with the Hierophant. So rather than coming from a space of lack, coming from a space of plenty. Because the lack is coming from these two cups here that have spilt over. And if you turn to the other side, you have three cups that are full and plenty. It's just that perspective. Our Grief to Gratitude card is 07. What's ownership for change? Grandma always said this too shall pass. The good times and the bad times, this too shall pass. Have faith and belief that this too shall pass. Number 4, energy. We've got the Four of Pentacles here. True love. Do not lock it up. True love, give yourself that true love. You know, exude that towards your inward so it reflects towards the outward. We don't want to hold it up. We don't want to stop that energy flow. Even though it may be a little vulnerable, intimidating, releasing those previous belief systems that just are so outdated. They're not working anymore. Woo. I show up for myself and the world. I love that. I love that. I love that. And I love that with it. I love that with it. All right, Aquarius, so showing yourself that true love, welcoming it in. We have roses here. We have roses with the Hierophant. Looking good, Aquarius. Hi, baby dog. Did you just wake up? I got 2 more to do. You cool? You gonna lay down for a little bit? Hang out? Alright, who is next? There's 2 left. Who could it be? Any guesses? Any guesses? Libra, Libra, Libra. Unable to add stream marker. Why? Add a stream marker. Out of my armpit. Out of my armpit. Libra. There we go. Added a stream marker. Libra, 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 Libra. All right, Libra, here we go. This is for you. Oh, that's a big stretch. That's a big stretch. Arch is a Sagittarius. All right, Libra, Libra, Libra. Mr. Jones, Libra Moon. Immediate, past, present, and soon future. Here we are. Nice. Oh, Libra, you're so silly. I did shuffle the cards. You guys, y'all saw me. Dun, 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 dun. Get ready for some great things coming for you, Libra, but you really got to be open up for it. You're not losing out. You're opening new doors. All right, so I have the 10 of Wands, the High Priestess reversed, and the Judgment card. I have 2 majors coming up in here already. So, Libra, you're going to feel the shift. Feel the shift. Immediate past, releasing that crap out of that bag because it ain't yours to carry no more, no more. Damn, Libra. All right, so yeah, that stuff that even the creative burdens they're not yours to carry anymore. We have the Fool 2.0 card. So as soon as the last stick is out of the bag, we've got that Fool that's ready to jump off that ledge. So whatever it is you're working on and working towards, it is right there. Just releasing that little bit of the past and allowing this like new 2.0 you coming forward. There's a big transition that is happening like right now, which is why I'm not pushing like what we need to do so much. We need to practice being in the moment, right? So the present, the High Priestess in the reverse position is still telling you, damn Libras, to get your shit together and allow the universe in. You're not too powerful for your power. Notes to self and you. How many times does the High Priestess need to come into reverse? So presently also welcoming in that power is going to trigger that 2.0, is going to kick the last of these sticks out of that bag. Like go have a bonfire. Hidden influence here is 7 of Cups. Okay. You don't necessarily know you don't necessarily need to know the parts of fantasy that make you happy. You have to be open up to it to allow them to be shown to you. You know? I think that's why I'm dressed like a fairy today. Or a butterfly. But seriously, with the High Priestess in reverse, it's about bringing that intentional joy and energy into the situation and welcoming your power. The Fool 2.0 and the 2 major arcana as well. Judgment is a 2.0. It's number 20. 2 is, again, communication, partnerships. Communication, partnerships with yourself, with others, with the universe. So in the soon future, we have this rebirth card coming in. Like, this is close to that really big moment where that 2.0 is going to kick in, right? It's that rebirth, but you're releasing judgment of yourself. That deep, deep, deep judgment, that deep, deep unworthiness for everything that the universe wants to give you. Yeah, but Libras are also known to be trying to balance things out and make sense of it all, when sometimes you just have to jump on the scales and let the universe fill out the other side, right? So releasing judgment towards yourself also helps to release judgment towards others. Releasing judgment towards others helps to release judgment towards yourself. Who's pissed you off lately and why? Right? What is that lesson coming in here? You're more powerful than that. You're more powerful than that. You know, yesterday when we all got called out in our memberships meeting, wow. So hidden influence here is the freaking devil. Devil went down to Georgia going through my head right now. The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was looking to find it. A way to make a deal. But you know what? If you're feeling like the devil is running on your shoulders, kicking at your heels, sparking at those heels as you're going along the pathway, incorporating that into the situation, right? We all know it's there. And there's no point in like running from it anymore. And yeah, you know what? Sometimes those thoughts are a little off balance. Sometimes those emotions are a little off balance. But that's what Librans need to bring it back into balance. Because if you were to stay in balance the whole time, you'd be freaking boring. Right? We don't want to be boring people. So don't fall into this, the caging, that limitation, the devil right here. Like, this is what that shadow of doubt is holding you in that cage. And the universe is like, just leave the cage. Just walk out of the cage. 4 majors out of 6 cards, you guys. Like, come on. Our grief to gratitude card is elements. Today I'm grateful for earth, air, water, and fire. Earth, we grow, plant, dirt, and grass. Air is our wind, our breath, our breeze, and our voice. Water, we cleanse, we nourish, we flow, we grow. And fire, we cleanse, we cook, we warmth, we renew, destruction, and creation. All right, and you know what? Yeah, this is consciousness deserving. So this is the High Priestess. This is the Fool 2.0 telling you in your consciousness, Libras, you need to welcome that deserving. You are worthy. You are deserving. You deserve it. You know, all the greatness, all the reasons to rejoice, all the reasons to be happy. Fuck the devil. Come on out of your cage. You're not going to be too powerful. I speak with confidence because the world needs my light. I'm just going to have a piece of cheese here. Ooh, I like cheese. Right. Speak with confidence because the world needs your light, and the universe is telling you this over and over and over again. You are deserving. You are very deserving. Get these back in here. We'll read our last sign. So, Libras, what do you think, hey? What do you think about that? See, me being on October 23rd, it's like Libra, Scorpio right there. I'm more on the Scorpio side, but, you know, labor started while I was a Libra. Oh, Elsie, thank you. Thank you for sharing your energy here, too. Okay, up next, you guys, you know the sign. I saw the sign. Do, 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 do. 144. Pisces. Pisces, Pisces. This is for Pisces. Do, 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 do. Yeah, you. We'll all join up. We'll be like, oh, let me tell you this. Again, the High Priestess and her pillars, actually, in that Libra reading. The High Priestess and her pillars. I don't think there was pillars in the High Priestess card. Where's the book? Oh, and it's the High Priestess there. Oh, the pillars are the feathers. Dude, the pillars are the feathers. I had to find that card. You're getting sticky. The pillars are the feathers. And is that the sun and the moon, or the moon and the sun, or the crescent moon in between? All right, so there's that. Up next, we got Pisces. Pisces in the house. All right, Pisces in the house. Pisces in the house. Pisces in the house. Here we go. Pisces, immediate past, present, soon to be future. Geez, eh? 2, 3. There we go. So working in progress.